It's Thanksgiving week and I want to make a dress. So let's do that. A couple weeks ago I went to a Japan festival with my girl Jade. She is my girl. She's my best friend. Anyway, and whenever I went to visit her, she took me to Joann's for the first time. So I bought a whole bunch of stuff and now we're going to make a Thanksgiving dress. I got this pattern because I thought it was so cute and it was on sale, and we're going to be making this. I don't work with patterned fabric too much because it's difficult for me to line up the patterns, so this is kind of like my first patterned fabric project. This is a zipper I'm gonna use. This is the fabric for the color. I had so much interfacing already that I just didn't need to buy any because I asked for interfacing. We got some thread to match the fabric, and we got the fabric itself. Look at how freaking pretty this is. It even has like shinies in it, and it just has sunflowers and leaves, and it just screams fall Thanksgiving dress to me, and so that's what we're doing. And I also got something else. I got this bad boy because the current one I have, which is over here, is broken. Is broken. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my staple threads in there, I guess. So like the black, the gray, the brown in this one, and then move all my colored ones into the not broken one, because I don't reach for the colored ones as much as I reach for white, black, gray stuff. You know, for a colorful person, I sure make a lot of just not colorful costumes. It's very strange. Because, like, my wardrobe is it's a lot. My cosplays aren't usually a lot. It's usually, like, black or white. I guess my colorful wardrobe is compensation for my super basic staple cosplays. Okay, I wanted to sort my threads first. So threads are sorted now into the broken and the unbroken category, so this will be tucked safely into my drawer now. So now we can get started. Yeah, let's get to cutting this out and everything out. Yeah, let's go. Whoa. I have assumed the position that our dear Rachel Maxey calls the floor troll position. And I'm very glad that I decided to look at the directions before I started cutting, because I thought, hey, you know, it'd be kind of fun to actually look at the directions once in a while. I'm so happy because it's showing the thing for piece D, because that's me, so I'm going to be following this to a T because I'm scared to work on a pattern piece. Okay, so I've tossed the pattern pieces that I'm not using behind me, and I'm going to fold those up and then cut these out fully. I will check back in with you when that is done. Alright, after centuries later, it's all cut out and I have it all folded into place because I don't actually like cut it to my size. I always cut where it's still the maximum amount, so in case if I grow, or if someone else, a friend or something, is bigger than me and wants me to make them something, I can do it. Oh my gosh, now it's time to put it in a place and then cut it out. This is the worst part, honestly. So the fabric gremlin in me wants to keep all of these scraps, even though they're completely useless. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it. But everything's cut out. Everything. So now it is time to get to sewing. Alright, here's a check-in. We have the bodice up here done. Well, for the most part. Well, the front part's done. We're just missing a back panel. I need to use some water to get some of the chalk out there. And yes, I have it in front of my kimono. And this is how it's gonna work. And so I'm just missing a back panel down there, and then after that I'm gonna attach the skirt. I already finished the collar because I wanted to, and so whenever I add the actual collar I'll deal with that when I get there, but I just wanted to finish this, so I did. Okay, so I made it to the part of the instructions where you do the collar and the front facing? No, neck facing. And I already did the neck facing, so we're gonna do the collar now. Here's the collar. I'm gonna just sew around here, turn it inside out, sew along the top, and then finish off that collar there. Here's what we're looking so far, and if you're probably wondering, you forgot to add the pocket. Yes, I did. I forgot to add the pocket because I forgot that this opens on the side, and in my haste I just kind of sewed everything up, so I'll need to take that out about right there-ish, add my pocket, and then stitch it back up, but I think this is a good stopping point for the day. Yes, I just threw it over the kimono. The skirt is currently pinned in place, so yeah, that's where it's looking. Alright, it's day 3 of dressmaking. I just got finished hand sewing a little loop and a button on the collar of the dress. And what we're doing today is we are adding the skirt, adding the pocket, sleeves, and zipper. So I got 4 small things to do. Oh yeah, and hemming, but I don't really, hemming's not that bad. It used to be, but it's not anymore. But I'll show you the little button that I just put on. There's the button. This is the only button that did not have a partner, so I decided to use that button. I think it's very nice. And then here's a little loop that I hand stitched it all on. My fingers kind of hurt. I'm glad I was wearing a thimble because it would have been way worse without it. Yeah, I have it hidden underneath there, so that way when it's hooked, you don't really see it. And instead it's just this little peekaboo. It's check-in time. I just got done hand stitching the pocket in because I could not be bothered to finagle with it on the sewing machine. So there it is, pocket acquired. Now next is the zipper, I think. Wait, what do the instructions say? Yeah, zipper next. Alright, so I'm in the final stretch with this Thanksgiving dress, but the thing is that I put it on my mannequin, and I've noticed that, like, when I put it on myself, it was a little bit baggy, but I wasn't exactly sure where. It is significantly baggier than I thought. So before I put on this final sleeve and put the hook and eye and say, hey, I'm done, we're gonna take this in. We're gonna take it in on this one side and if that fits better, then I'll do it on the other side too.
Alright, taking a break for a snack and do some errands real quick before the stores close. But this is what it's looking so far. I took in the waist on the one side, and I took in the front and the back like I had originally did, but taking in the front just made it look super squished on my chest, so it looks like I'll just be taking it up from the back on the other side. Do is do that other sleeve. It is currently right here, but I'm really tired and my back hurts, so I'm going to take a break. And yeah, I'll come back to it.